Hello, this is Jock and coach of the San Francisco Cinderace. This will be my team builder for week 5 of the SCL versus the Dallas Darumakas. This is a battle against one of my good friends. I'm not expecting it to be too tough of a one, but it should be a fun one nonetheless. Let's get right into what I'm bringing and what I think he's going to bring. So, first up, I thought that Flygon was very valuable. He has a lot of things that don't like ground and dragon coverage. Alcremie is probably the only thing that shuts it down easily. I'm also bringing the Aegis Slash. There's not much other than Poltergeist, maybe Salazzle that scares it this week. Vaporeon's coming since he has the Dracovish just because of Water Absorb. And Cinccino's going to be very key because a lot of his team doesn't like rock moves, and Cinccino's Rock Blast is going to do quite well, especially if it's a weak armor Poltergeist. It'll do one shot no matter what. So that's what brief overview of what I'm bringing. What I expect him to Raldon Dracovish. Poltergeist as well. He likes Shell Smash. It's got him win before. It's his kill leader on his team, so I'd assume it's coming. I'm expecting Sticky Web, Galvantula, and then I would say Salazzle, and probably either Braviary or Hitmontop would be my guess at the last slot. None of the other 5, the Alcremie, Basculin, Braviary, Hitmontop, Shiftry, really scare my team. I guess Alcremie more so, but I believe he's going to bring Braviary or Hitmontop if I had to guess. So those would be the 6 I'm expecting to see. Let's get right into the team I brought. So starting off with the Cinderace. Back to standard, heavy duty boots once again to help clear the sticky webs away. Pyro Ball, Head Jump Kick, U-turn, Court Change. I'm running a Adamant Nature this week. The only thing it wouldn't outspeed would be the Galvantula, but then it doesn't really worry too much about what the Galvantula is going to be doing to it. So I'm okay getting the extra damage, losing out on a couple of points of speed there. Not the end of the world, so it should perform well. I'm not expecting it to do anything crazy. Maybe it deals with the Duraldon, but it's certainly not the star of the show this week. Grimmsnarl, bringing up a Berry. As he's up against a Gmax Duraldon, he's going to be taking a Steel move, so we need the Berry to help us live in case we switch in on a poor prediction or something on my end. Bulk Up, Stomping Tantrum, Sucker Punch, Play Rough. Stomping Tantrum is useful. It not only hits the Duraldon, but it also one-shots the Salazzle if that comes in. And when it's Gmax, it gives us plus special defense, which helps. If the Berry is used one turn and Stomping Tantrum goes off the next, it helps us live another max Steel Spike since we'll be at +1 special defense. So the idea there is just help Grimmsnarl survive while still getting damage off. I could have brought Drain Punch, but I didn't feel it was as useful against his team. The rest, Sucker Punch one-shots the Poltergeist. That's in case he gets a Shell Smash off and I don't have any other good options. Play Rough one-shots the Dracovish, but I would need to be faster than the Dracovish, which I don't see. So without a few bulk ups off, perhaps Gmax, it's probably not going to be dealing with that, but it's good coverage nonetheless. It's a lot of the stuff. Aegis Slash. Aegis Slash, I ran physical this week. He had a couple things that have very good special defense, but not good physical. The Poltergeist and Alcremie being 2 of the big ones. I like special Aegis Slash into the Duraldon because Shadow Ball does a lot, but if I'm being honest, physical is better this week. With Shadow Claw, Iron Head, Shadow Sneak, King Shield, I put Leftovers on there. I didn't have anything else I wanted to put Leftovers on, maybe the Vaporeon, but I liked Rocky Helmet better because if he predicts something on the Dracovish, like a low kick or Outrage or Crunch on the Vaporeon coming, and he's going to take a chunk. And I have Wish on the Vaporeon this week, so it wasn't the end of the world. And King Shield, Shadow Sneak, both priority. One helps me switch between forms, the other's there to clean up kills. The defense investments in case he needs to switch into Dracovish if push comes to shove, but I don't expect that to happen. Vaporeon, like I said, Rocky Helmet, taking moves from the Dracovish that aren't a Vicious Rend. It will do some good damage. Water Absorb, so it can take that Vicious Rend. With Scald, Ice Beam, Wish, Yawn. If I switch into a Vicious Rend, I can just Yawn for free because he has to switch out. If he doesn't, then the Dracovish falls asleep. So something should be put to sleep if I predict properly and get in on a Vicious Rend. Scald, Ice Beam hits all of his team quite nicely. Scald for the burns, Ice Beam for coverage on things like Duraldon, Dracovish, Shiftry, Braviary, that sort of stuff. While Vaporeon is not a big offensive part of the team, if it goes down early, I'm in trouble because I won't have a good Dracovish switch in, so I need to play well around it. And I should say, it's defense invested this week so that if it does take a crunch or something of that nature, then it's going to be taking it better than usual. So My big defensive use for the week is on this Vaporeon. It's going to be very important. So this week, Choice Specs Flygon. I believe this is the first time I'm not bringing Choice Scarf Flygon. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot that outspeeds me. About the only thing would be the Salazzle or the Galvantula, and Flygon is not afraid of either of them. With Earth Power, he one-shots a non-G-Max Duraludon. Draco Meteor one-shots the Dracovish, U-turn to help pivot, and Boom Burst for coverage if I don't know what's switching in and I just want the damage. I am running max speed on the Flygon. He has a couple things that are rounded speed, so I wanted to make sure I'm faster than them. But a pretty standard special Flygon set, making sure he can still pivot if need be. He's a good switch in on any predicted ground moves, like if we see that the Dracovish locks itself into Earthquake. It's a good switch in there. And finally, Cincino. Now, I'm running King's Rock for the flinch chance because it's faster than everything except, I believe it's Salazzle. And it should live one hit from Salazzle and then kill it with Rock Blast. So, base 183 is blisteringly fast. It's up there with Cinderace in terms of fastest things on my team. The moveset being Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, Tail Slap, U-turn. It hits everything neutrally except the Duraludon. It can't really fight that, so it's got to switch out there, but I mean, that's not what I'm bringing it for. I have plenty of other things that can deal with Duraludon. The main reason it's here, it outspeeds and kills the Galvantula even with Focus Sash because Rock Blast hits multiple times, and Skill Link guarantees that it hits all 5 times every time. So it can one-shot the Salazzle, can one-shot the Galvantula, can one-shot the Poltegeist, does a lot of damage to the Braviary if it doesn't one-shot the Braviary, it can kill the Shiftry with a U-turn, so Cincino is very, very strong this week. It's probably going to be its best matchup in the league, so hopefully we can do some interesting things with it. Like I said, not expecting it to be the toughest battle in the world, but it should be a fun one. It's up against one of my good friends. So we'll see how it goes. The battle video should be going up shortly after this, and thank you for watching.